Red alert, red alert, red alert. Calling all ambitious auto sales and marketing professionals, believe me, you'll be in hot water if you miss this week's auto newsletter. True, no jokes. What you are about to read is all about renewing your driving license if the terms are officially approved by the right authorities. Being active sales and marketing individuals, we must ensure at all costs that we can drive our car or vans with our licenses in order. Agreed? Trust me, the purpose of this week's bulletin is know ourselves and advise our prospects and our customer to the conditions and terms to drive safely for many more years to come. Alright, let's us do a pit stop here. Then we take a quick look at the essences of this news. Okay, basically everyone can still renew his driving license as long as the driver is healthy and has good eyesight, and on condition the driver has met all the requirements stipulated under the Road Transport Act 1987. Moreover, there is the issue of competency of an individual to drive, including the need for mobility and other socio-economic factors, aside from age alone. Enough of my long intro, let's drive straight to this week's news. Yes, thanks. Breaking news: driving license can be renewed if conditions are met. Petaling Jaya, a 95-year-old man, has been reassured that he can still renew his driving license as long as he is healthy and has good eyesight, requirements stipulated under the Road Transport Act 1987. The nonagenarian had brought up the matter with Transport Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Wee Ka Siang at a Chinese New Year reception. While holding the reception in Yongpeng, its Kutian Association President Yu Chu Nam showed me his driving license and asked if he was still eligible to renew his driving license, which will expire on April 9, 2022, said Dr. Wee. I was taken aback when I was told that he drove his own car from Kangkar to Yongpeng, over nearly 90 kilometers, in Johor to attend the reception. I commend Yu Chu Nam, who, at the age of 95, is still actively driving from Yongpeng to Johor Bahru. Besides, he always visits his oil palm plantation in Lahad Dadu, Sabah, he posted on Facebook. Yesterday, Dr. Wee also expressed his amazement that Yu has had driving licenses of various classes. Even more amazing is that he has Class B, D, E, F, and H driving licenses since 1956. At a young age, Yu drove a tractor and heavy machinery, he added. Moreover, Dr. Wee called for a holistic approach to be adopted to determine the competency of an individual to drive, including the need for mobility and other socio-economic factors, aside from age alone. He added that it was also the responsibility of individuals with declining health to surrender their license, and he hoped all stakeholders would create an effective and inclusive plan for the public. Last September, a senior police officer proposed that the government limit the issuance of driving licenses when it comes to senior citizens. Bukit Aman Traffic Investigation and Enforcement Department Director Datuk Azizman alias said this was because the health of some senior citizens could be a contributory factor to road accidents. He said senior citizens should also undergo a medical checkup and get a doctor's confirmation that they were fit to drive. As people age, they are more likely to suffer from conditions such as Alzheimer's and blurred vision, which can indirectly cause accidents. Therefore, the government needs to study the issuance of vehicle licenses to senior citizens, as Isman had said. In conclusion on the topic of driving licenses, are renewable if the driver is fit and meets the Roads Transport Department's rules are satisfied. Additionally, there must be a strong reminder to use the driving conditions knowledge to benefit ourselves and others. In a nutshell, be reminded you and I can nevertheless renew our license so long as we are healthy and has good eyesight, including all the requirements are meets the stipulated rules and regulations of the Road Transport Department. Other problems regarding the competency of a person to drive, along with their want for mobility and different socio-monetary factors, apart from age, must be dealt with. Now that we know the requirements of licenses renewals, we should make use of these facts and figures to help both new and old driver to advise them on pitfalls of driving with a faulty cars and licenses. Get my drift? I hope you do. My parting words would best said by Amit Kalantri. He is a 2009 batch electronics and telecom engineer from VIIT, Pune. He says, take care of your car in the garage, and the car will take care of you on the road. With this interesting quote, I shall end this week's automobile newsletter. Dated May 17, 2022. PS. Come to think of it, we know if it is a lengthy auto newsletter, yet we want to congratulate you for watching and reading this bulletin completely. Needless to say, since you have fully read this news, therefore, you now deserve more forthcoming weekly free bonus of chapters of the book How to Handle Sales Objections. Additionally, we are eager to know which part of this newsletter you learned most. Your feedbacks are critical so that we can help each other grow effectively. Lest you forget, these sharing will continue in the Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our author, trainer, and consultant's email, josephsfn@gmail.com, upon request. Alright, thank you. We hope to meet you next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, yours truly, Madam Sophia, the virtual presenter to CTM Joseph.